YouTuber formerly known as Master Boy 66X, the Omega, the Sub of the Performer. Welcome to the channel. So today, we got another reaction video for today. Yo, shout outs to Today and Right once again. You know, coming with some heat. Title of this video is, you got, she's almost 40 years old with 4 kids seeking a high value man. Let's just get right into it. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Let's get right into the video.
When, first of all, that doesn't make sense. Men have never settled. Men, they don't settle. They go for, and this is the problem, because there could be a man who didn't deserve an awesome, I'm not going to curse, an awesome woman, but that awesome woman gives him a chance, and now he feels like, oh, well, these are the type of women that I can get because I've gotten one of these, and they just shoot higher and higher and higher. Men, especially black men, they're born with audacity. And so I'm not really sure where this whole narrative comes from, that men have been settling in the past and now they need to raise their status.
Yeah, a lot of brothers have been settling as of late. You know, there's some brothers that just take what they can get, you know, and then they just like, you know what, I'm gonna chill, you know, I'm gonna settle with this 7. She's alright, you know, but you know, because sometimes, you know, when you get with these 9s and 10s, they boring, man. They boring. They ain't got nothing to offer but their looks, you know. So, I mean, and there'll be guys that be wanting that, but in actuality, they ain't really good for you. So, you know, there's some settling here and there, but and yeah, they, you know, brothers should raise their standards a little bit, but be, you know, realistic about it. And we mostly are realistic about it. So yeah.
Standards have already been higher than what you even, you know, deserve all this time. So humble yourself, King.
You need to humble yourself.
Are you ready, boo?
I'm ready.
Is your name Sean? Where are you calling me from?
San Antonio, Texas.
San Antonio, Texas. How old are you?
36.
36. What you do for a living?
I'm a consultant and I'm a student.
Consultant and a student. Do you have any kids?
I have 4.
Hello to your 4. I would never think
disqualification.
You have 4 kids.
I do. My oldest son just graduated high school this week.
Okay.
So.
How old are your 4 kids?
My oldest is 18. And then I have a 14-year-old, 13-year-old, and 6 years old.
Are they all by the same man?
No, I was married twice. 3 is from my first marriage.
Disqualified.
And my
red
youngest
flags.
is from my second marriage.
Okay. And when did you get divorced last?
2019.
Okay. And you're in San Antonio, Texas. What's your zodiac sign?
Gemini, May 26th.
Okay. So we got Shaw, San Antonio, Texas, 36, Gemini. She has mom and 4 kids by 2 men. Was married twice, so you were married both of your children's dads.
Yes.
Okay. And she's a consultant and a student?
Yes, I'm in graduate school right now.
Okay, you got beautiful skin. Let's get into this. What kind of man you looking for, honey?
I'm looking for a man who's stable, who's happy, and who is ambitious.
Okay. Deal breakers.
If he has children and he's never married, the baby mom, that's a deal breaker for me.
But you want men to take you seriously with 4 bad ass kids? How does that? Some of our sisters, some of our women within our community has a line of, okay, they're in the delusional line or they're in the confidence line. Most of, not all, are in the delusional line. Let's ride out, bro.
And if he can't afford to live the life that I can live.
If he can't afford, so what amount of money would it take to afford the life that you live?
Um, he has to make at least 150K.
Okay. He has to make at least 100.
Dating right. Please cook this video, man, because I'm tired. I'm tired. I am tired. Let me ride out there.
Okay, Woo Shaw,
You
you
ride
got
this
big money,
video out,
Shaw.
bro.
Not necessarily.
Okay, she's 36 years old, 4 kids, married twice, and the man must be making $150,000 a year. Guys, these women are only getting bolder and bolder by the day. Why he gotta make the same amount of money that she makes?
Let it be known. Okay, so
She probably
you
capping. She
gotta make
probably
at
only
least
make that much.
150K. So just for clarification, if he made $80,000, don't DM him.
No.
The ladies today,
Like, you have a
like,
choice.
huh? They being direct. I don't know. If this something in the water, child. Cause the women coming on my show, clear, ain't stuttering,
Women
speaking.
have, we have woken up. So I think it's important. I think for a long time, women have just accepted what they feel like they could get. And many of them could have gotten more had they actually been. It's like, back in the day when they said if people knew that they were slaves, a lot more of them could have been freed. Black women have woken up at this point. We know that we can do better than what we've done in our past. And so that's what we're going for.
So I'm assuming both of your ex-husbands made 150K
They
or more.
talk a good game about like getting the better men, but they don't really choose them. They give all their best years to the guy they trying to change most of the time. You woken up too late, miss. The streets are not gonna be kind to you. Let's ride out.
Um, no, neither of them did. I married young. I married at 19 or 20. And we met in college, and neither of us at the time had money. We were young. I had 3 kids. Well, I became a mom to 3 kids in 1 year. My oldest son, I adopted him, and then I gave birth to my 2 biological kids
Oh, she
next in
adopted
line.
one.
And so, no, he didn't have a lot of money at the time. Now he does very well for himself. He's older, and I'm not looking to date someone who's in their young 20s. So I would expect that any man who reaches out to me, he has also done well for himself at this age.
If you
Okay.
get a man that
So
reach
this
out
is
to
gonna
you,
be said. So I'm gonna let you respond to it. Okay.
Mhm.
I know they're gonna say, you were married to 2 men, had children by 2 men who didn't make 150K, and now you're a mom of 4. Granted, they're not that young. Your kids are 18, 14, 13, and 6. Now you're a mom of 4, and you want the next man to, I guess, in so many ways, make more income than the men you were married to and had children by. So what's your response to that?
Well, it would be foolish for anyone to have the same standard they had at 18 years old when they're 36. I don't know. That's kind of a nonsensical question for the people who would ask that.
Ma'am, that's not a nonsensical question.
it really
Just
ain't.
because she has got older and earning more money, that does not increase your sexual market value. I don't think she understands the way men are thinking nowadays because she's not getting it.
Are they gonna say this?
Like I said, delusional line.
Absolutely, this is gonna be said. This is why I wanted you to respond to it.
Yeah, it doesn't make
So
sense. Like, why would I go for this? Why would I have the same standards when I'm 18 as I would have when I'm 36?
let me speak from, I guess, that mindset.
Good
And
luck
that
with
mindset,
that,
when I
ma'am.
read the comments, and I've been doing the show for 4 years. Basically, a man that makes 150K. Do you want to get married again?
I would like to.
Okay, so it will be a man that will have to accept you and your 4 children, essentially.
Yeah.
So the mindset is, why would a man who makes 150K, potentially marry a woman that has 4 kids, and her baby daddies or her ex-husband, because you were actually married, they didn't even make that requirement. So why, as a man that I have it, should I align myself with that? That's
Well,
what I see in the
two
comment
things.
section.
I understand two things. One, why would the man compare himself to someone that I chose when I was very young? That doesn't make sense because they're not his competition. And two, why wouldn't that man want me? Why wouldn't he want me?
What?
Let me speed this up. This is the let me do the
So let
Kendrick
me do.
Cam.
Let me do the Kendrick Cam now. Wait, move back a little bit. She said, "Why would a man want?" Ooh,
I thought she was about to fall. I was about to bust out laughing.
Oh my goodness. I thought when she was getting up to show off her body, she really was gonna be stacked and, fine and curvy, whatever. But she's average at best.
She alright.
Average, plain looking woman. And a lot of guys who are making $150,000, she need to sit down. She has an average body at best. I
She
thought she
alright.
was really getting up to show us something. But her arrogantly standing up like that really exposed the fact that she truly do think she looks better than what she actually looks like.
I'm good.
But then again, some guys might settle for that. Besides the attitude, she'll probably have a better attitude. I mean, if it's a chick that looked like that, I'll say she was a 6.5, 7 out of 10. Some guys might settle for that. But hey, it's subjective. It's guys' preference. But yeah, let's ride out.
Gorgeous. I'm intelligent. I attend Harvard University. I'm very successful in my own right, especially because I have 4 children. And I'm also not looking for a man who doesn't have children. I would prefer that the man has already been married at least once. It would be great if he has a small child because my youngest daughter is 6 and she's kind of like, even though
Didn't
she's
you
not a
say
single
earlier
child,
you don't want
my
no?
oldest son goes off to Howard in the fall. My youngest son is at one of the top junior college preparatory boarding schools in America, so he doesn't live with me. My other daughter, she's going to be headed off soon. So it's really just my baby girl who's with me. I would love if I could meet a man who also has a small child that I can be a mother to as well.
I was gonna ask that question. So there's not an expectation that this man has to financially provide for your children.
I provide for my children.
But I guess what I'm saying is, if you got married, would there be is there expectation for him to financially provide for your children in any way?
There would be an expectation for him to provide for the household as I also provide for my household.
Okay. You got some paid questions, girl. You know you got some paid questions, girl.
Let's get it going.
Now, for just move a little bit. You're so close to the middle. Go. There we go. Perfect.
Okay,
All
sorry.
right. Get it done. Said Kendra. Ask her what her requirements would have been hadn't she married twice with 4 kids.
I would have looked for a man who didn't have children, and probably who had not married yet. I think for me, this is just my opinion. I believe that people who don't have children already,
That
people who've never
happened.
been married, they should mate together. So that you can have a lot of those first experiences with someone
Hey,
else who's
right, you was
also
watching the
having those first
Arland
experiences.
video?
But I've been there, done that. I've been married twice. I have my children. I don't
That
want
was
any more
Kendra doing
biological
that.
children. So I prefer a man who's looking for a ready-made family. I would like for him to already have a family so that we can come together and make shit shape.
Woo, make shit
Mm,
shake. All right. Ma said, I'm
I
hired as a
guess.
consultant.
Because
She
she
makes
said
around
earlier she didn't want no baby
150K.
mama
So if that's what
drama.
she's asking for, I ain't
I
mad at
guess.
it. So she's on your side. And then
Like,
Lord of
people
Leon
that are
said,
divorced ain't going to have no
with that
baby
in
mama, baby
mind,
daddy
fellas,
drama.
never settle. These women raise their standards, raise yours. And settling for us looks different for women. Shout out to Kendra, you look amazing. Thank you, Lord of Leon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Um,
I
Esther
mean,
said,
when first of all, that doesn't make sense. Men have never settled.
Yes, yes, they have.
why do you
Men
say that?
men they don't settle. They go for, and this is the problem, because there could be a man who didn't deserve an awesome, I'm not going to curse, an awesome woman, and but that awesome woman gives him a chance, and now he feels like, oh well, these are the type of women that I can get because I've gotten one of these, and they just shoot higher and higher and higher. Men, especially black men, they're born with audacity. And so I'm not really sure where this whole narrative
No,
comes
you are
from,
born
that
with
men
audacity.
have been settling in the past and now they need to raise their standards. Your standards have already been higher than what you've even, deserved all this time. So humble yourself, King.
That's why men are raising our standards. That's why guys are more wiser now. This is not the 90s or the 80s where a lot of guys was dating
Yep.
single moms and a lot of men was playing stepdad. Guys are not gonna do that today. This is 2024. Times
That
have
shouldn't really
changed.
do it at
And
all.
women are raising their standards. Guys, raise yours to the max. Don't settle for a woman with 4 kids, 2 failed marriages, and a very masculine demeanor.
Child, humble yourself, king.
Right
Esther
on, dating
said,
right.
"Hi Kendra, I watch your show all the time, love it. I wonder, do these women know the type of job or the amount of person has to make per hour in order to make 100K?" So I hear this a lot. They want to know. I mean, you said you went to Harvard or you going to Harvard?
I'm a Harvard graduate student right now.
Okay, you're a Harvard graduate student. So I'm assuming you know of men in these salary ranges.
Mhm.
Yeah. I
Why
think the
they
question
why they
is,
ain't
and this
pick
is the
you?
question a lot. They want to know, do women think
If
of
you know
men who
these
actually,
men,
or do they even know the professions of men that make 100K or more? But if you went to Harvard, my assumption
I
is
ain't
you
going
know
for
plenty.
them.
Most people date within their social circle. So if you have to really try to find, if it's really difficult for you to find a man who makes over 6 figures, you change your circle. Same thing for me. Like I don't have a lot of men that I'm around right now who are just 7 figure, or 8 figure men. I want to elevate my circle. So as far as
They ain't
a
gonna
hundred
want
and
you.
fifty k is really low
That's why.
for the men that I'm around. And so yeah, it's not difficult to find those men for me.
If she's going to classes at Harvard and she knows a lot of these men at Harvard that make all this
Exactly.
money, why isn't she dating one of them?
Right.
Why is she calling into a online dating show?
Yeah.
Why she
Yeah. Well,
can't
that's
get
what
one
I'm
of the
saying.
men that
Like,
she works with or studied with at the school?
So, okay, so the men that you're around, you don't want to date
delusional
any of
line. I
them?
tell you.
Oh no, I'm open to it. I just my last relationship was in December. And
Okay.
so I'm in therapy. I'm still in therapy, and I'm probably going to be in therapy for the next 5 years. It's really good, to just be able to talk things out, and not give so much, not put so much of your baggage on your friends and your families. And so now I said during the summertime, I'm going to get back out there, and I'm going to start dating again. So this is what I'm doing.
Okay, and I'm listening intently. So, although you're around the six-figure man, you said that you want to elevate, so you really want a man in the seven, eight-figure range.
Yes, because I'm going to be there.
Ooh, don't play with Shaw, honey. Child, I don't even know these questions. We done got tangent. Y'all tonight, I'm confused in my own damn ways. There's someone wants me to say this. Thomas B said, "Trust me, the slaves knew that they were enslaved. For you to repeat that nonsense near Juneteenth is ignorant." So I guess the analogy you made about black women not realizing that they were enslaved because of the men they were choosing, I think it's response to that statement.
Well, I think that that person, Thomas B, doesn't understand history, and that's okay. Not everyone likes to read, so
Ooh,
I'll stop there.
all right. What was my last question that I asked you, child? I'm supposed to be out here hosting the show. Oh, I don't even remember my damn question, child. You done did the Kendra Cam. We done did the Kendra Cam right away to let y'all know what it is. All
I'm
right.
sorry.
No, I think did I answer your deal? Did I ask you your deal breakers? I don't think we got to the.
Yes, because I said my deal breaker would be a man who can't afford to live the lifestyle.
Okay, so we're still kind of early. Should the guy look a certain way?
I would like for him to be, 5'9". I have dated mostly black men in my past. I'm open to any race. Um,
Mm-hmm.
that's and he has to just be attractive. And if you're an attractive person. If you go out and you get looks all the time, you're an attractive person. That's what I'm
Oh,
looking for. So
no.
I don't have certain features or anything like that.
Okay. Now, should he make a certain amount of money? We already got there. We already did that. And shit, we did the Kendra Cam too. You want to do it again? Let me
Yes,
ask you for this time. You want time for the
Sit
Kendra
your
Cam?
ass
Let's get
down.
up round two. You do look good, girl. We can tell you keep it together. Okay. Okay. You look good. When was your
thank
last
you.
relationship, Shaw?
It ended in December of last year.
Okay. Um, you don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
December of last year.
Okay.
So
Are
it's a
you waiting for a relationship?
farewell parting gift
That's the goal.
Okay.
situationship
Yes.
3 flaws you have to work
probably.
on.
I work too much, and what I've learned now is that the more money people make, the less they actually work. And so I'm trying to get to that point so that I don't have to work so much, because it can take away from, especially building a new relationship and nurturing a new relationship. I don't have a lot of time for it right now. So I'm trying to, I've made some space in my life where I can not work as much. I
Okay.
also, oh, go ahead.
Okay, you go ahead.
And I also, I don't shy away from confrontation. So I would need a man who doesn't buckle.
Ooh,
And
okay.
yeah, I think that's it.
All right, and why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
Enlighten us.
Well, I'll say this: no matter how any of my relationships, no matter how much or how bad any of my relationships have ended, whether it is like a good term or a bad term, they have always walked away better people. Their finances have increased significantly. They have become more educated. Their lives look incredibly better than it did before I entered their lives. That's what I have to offer a man.
So you got an educated box.
Shaw, we got some more questions. You ready for them?
Let's get it.
Okay, let's get it. This man spent $20. Let me just go to him
Ooh.
because he spent $20. Um, Aggie Foot Fan 87 said a single man who makes
Uh oh.
150K is a 0.8% to 1.9% man. A man like that has better options than a 35 plus 4 times single man.
Times two
You
single
you
man.
are still
Read
single.
that. Right, Kendra.
No, why are you still single?
Again, I just left a relationship in December. And the only people who start quoting those statistics are people who don't actually make that amount of money. So I don't really need anyone who has to count their pennies in their bank account to try to tell me what a man who makes over 150K a year desires, because I don't have a problem getting the type of men that I'm interested in dating or mating with or
What
marrying.
are you doing on here then?
If y'all ain't allowed to die,
I'm about to
y'all
rage
keep
quit this
typing and
video,
paying for
bro.
questions if you want to. But if y'all ain't know tonight, every cousin that came on this show tonight ready, they ready to beat you down to the ground. So just know, you can say what.
If she had no problem getting those type of men, what is she? So many contradictions, man. Oh my gosh, delusional line!
You want. But
They
the
can say
men
what
are
they
not.
want,
The
but it doesn't
delusional
matter.
line is
I
real.
said that she's not backing down.
Yeah, guys, this woman here is a starch feminist. She's very masculine, and she's
Yes.
beyond talking
Agreed.
to, or beyond trying to change her mind, or even worth having a
Agreed.
conversation with. She's only worth what she's been worth, which is a pump and dump. Don't waste your time
Yep.
debating with them. Don't waste your time arguing
She
with
just
them,
got
because
off of
any
a
high value man
situationship.
that's making over $200,000 a year, looking to build his own legacy, he's not gonna do it with someone else's kids. He want to do it with his own kids. But I do think a lot of these women do come on these shows just to be arrogant and cocky. But what she don't know is being married twice is a double red flag for any smart, intelligent man, because she may just be looking for the next man to marry and divorce just to collect more alimony out of him. That's why she want him to make $150,000 a year.
Or more.
When she run down to the courthouse and divorce him, she want to be able to collect a nice portion of alimony. That's the only reason I can come up with why this woman wants a man that makes that kind of money, because
Agreed.
she's damn sure not gonna get it. And if any woman that is getting any type of child support or assistance, you are not an independent woman. I wish they'll stop saying that they
Right.
are in the same house that the man left them and they got a divorce from him with. You are not an independent woman. You are still receiving assistance from that ex-husband or whatever. But this lady here is truly a Harvard nutcase. But that's all I got in this
Yeah.
video. You guys drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think
Shout
about
out
this.
to Dating Right. The delusion line is real with these so-called women that are consumed by the Garden of Insanity. Leave a comment down below. Like this video. Subscribe if you're new. I do a variety of videos. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.